Hello Doctor Who fans, I am Doctor Who Commentator here to provide you my personal fan commentary on Doctor Who, and so let's move on to The Vanquishers. So, actually here's last week's episode. So, this is what it all culminates to, essentially. You know what, I'll just take this opportunity to say, so, Vinder and Bell, they weren't the Doctor's parents. Or at least, as far as we know. Yeah. Their child is essentially anticlimactic. Maybe this is going to be established in the specials, I don't know. Anyway, now, here we are. Yeah, she's running. Sontarans! Sontaha! Sontaha! Well, get into the door. That's where they're going. Yeah, the one you shouldn't open. Ooh, right in the private vents. Yes, rip it off. Pretty. Is that a bad thing? Falling back? Yeah, leaving. Oh, they have her memories. And they're coming. Yes, follow him. Yeah. They've changed now. Oh, not that way. Oh, you're getting good. December 5th, Far Future 2021. Has that been digitally edited? I'm genuinely asking here because, well, they said it will be ready when it's ready, but that would indicate, in the same way with the fact that the first episode was on Halloween, that everything was absolutely set to air in this specific way. Oh, got there just in time. Both got there at the same time. Name of Rayfac. Now they're going to need to explain that. Oh. Yeah. Not that kind of unstable. Hey, Kate! Who did not die, thank goodness. Hey, Ultron Energy! Haven't had that established for a long time. So, I'm assuming this is the actual museum piece then. If so, right on. You. Leader of the resistance to the Sontaran occupation. You're not exactly got an army though, have you? Joseph Williamson. Oh, yes. Found each other again. Well. Lovely. Still moving. Oh boy. Yep, still there. Separated by 3. Ah. Well, that's difficult. No. It's yours, Doctor. God, he's so sinister.
The power to destroy your universe.
And you. And the Doctor. Boom, 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 boom. Can't copyright me, it's a cover. So, naturally, last episode of the series, and on the 24th of January, you can get the book set. I know I will. This really was a very good series. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Vanquishers by Chris Chibnall. Chris, no matter what the naysayers say, you did do, we're good. Ooh. So here we are, Zontarans now wanting to make an alliance. Let's face it, the Zontarans have done an alliance before, during the Pandorica Opens. In fact, they all had an alliance. The three finger hand of friendship. Meh. Should they be trusted? I'm surprised anyone would trust you. But you have been trusted. Lupari's shield surrounding Earth. This is the one thing though, even though the flux was meant to destroy everything and eventually collude to Earth, but there's still a whole shield surrounding it. Concentrate on the human race. Oh dear. So, lots of sometimes that. Pretty sure that one's Dan Starkey. I've hard to try and tell the difference between Dan Starkey and the other one. Excuse me. The Grand Serpent, always looking for his own approval. And now heading straight for Zontarans. Yes. Here goes. And well, she's safe. Yeah, it's a rogue Lethbridge. Wasn't the point. I did. Yep. Brian from Dr. Freedom may say otherwise. I like the comedic element of the Zontarans. Maybe they were a bit of a joke, but they're a fun one. Huh. Didn't say that. Yeah, lots of doors. No escape. Oh, still there. Oh. God. You can just tell the cruelty from the man. Yes. Now we can see. And should have established it before. I'm not sure I said last week, but okay, now we know. The creepy house is her memories. The Doctor's old memories. So many of them. Yes. Why should you be worried? It's your memories.
Have your past lives, your memories. I can rend them all to dust.
He is that powerful. He could even wipe memories from existence.
Take it slow.
Oh, it's not good. And that's actually killing the Doctor, it seems. Though those memories haven't been part of her for years. But that's another tidbit. It seems the swarm is capable of reforming, not just destroying. I thought it was just pure destruction, but he is creation as well. The notes for the doors. So all of those were removed, it seems. Approach with caution or abandon. What are the others? It's been a while. Joseph Williamson. Yes. Everything.
I was inspecting the start of building work.
Mm-hmm.
I found myself sitting in the future. Next day,
So that's the reason the real Joseph Williamson built the tunnels then. I'm sure someone will find out one day.
journey, far places. Experience tremendous, terrifying vista and creatures. Records. I marked where one world began. These tunnels around those records. And then on one journey, I saw
Nothing.
the end of everything.
Oh, the end of... Sorry. I only just saw this episode earlier today.
So I endeavored to build a city on the earth to protect as many of us as possible.
Yeah.
I was mocked.
Mhm.
I fear my efforts have been for naught.
No, not really.
Not at all. Quite the opposite. For everything you've done, Madmol. So, Casey, leader of human resistance, bring me up to speed.
Okay.
Our command is at the Cerro Tololo Observatory in Chile, site of the Dark Energy Camera.
Accessing information we can't get elsewhere.
Apparently, they have a psychic command center, and they're using humans to fuel its work. I thought if I could get some undercover operatives into Sontaran command, they could tell us what the Sontaran.
But that's exactly what you'll get.
How would you get anyone in?
We
Mm.
the Sontaran weakness, thanks to a set of raids on corner shops.
Oh, metabolic processing. Lithography. Restorative gas composition. Provoke a predilection.
You any idea what you saw?
Not a clue. Normal service resumed. Lost it. Let's go. Infiltrate Sontarans. Stop the flux. Keep everyone
So,
alive. Escape
there are corner shops for a reason.
Pull myself back together.
Oh boy.
I'm being trisected across disparate timelines. I'm split across 3 realities now.
Oh dear. Existing in 3 places at once.
I've already known everything. How much danger is
That's happened when we've have multiple versions of the Doctor through anniversary shows, like 3 Doctors and 5 Doctors, but very rarely the same incarnation of the Doctor.
Humans, in these last moments of your planet's existence,
Sort of had that with Matt Smith.
be a reminder that defiance of Sontar shall always fail. This pitiful rock is but a temporary
Wow, really taking advantage of lockdown there for that kind of filming, I've noticed. Probably exaggerating, but still. Corner shop.
Go on, soldiers. We'll deal with the site analysis.
Was there a point for all of them to be there? Or was this literally just one Zondaran's goal? Just the humour of it all. And a lot of product placement, I notice. Something the BBC isn't supposed to do.
superiors?
Well, don't you tell.
All well stocked. I'll have a shop exactly like this. Well, not exactly, that makes sense. Anyway. Have more sweet.
Sontarans are never sick.
They,
Shall be both vanquishers and saviors. Oh, delicious.
appearing. They're all appearing out of nowhere, and they're just. That's not explained.
Try some of this.
I didn't even notice that chocolate down his uniform.
They break so easily. Feeble human.
We know we're keen to have in exchange for unlimited access to human chocolate. Given the recipe, you could make it yourself.
The recipe. There are multiple
You transport it.
recipes, surely.
What do you say?
Do they really need to bargain, either? I mean, surely they can just do that. They're together again. Why he didn't just stay where he needed to be in his own time, I don't quite grasp, but still.
I'm glad you're okay. The good news is we can get you back to 2021.
Yee.
I feel like there might be bad news.
Yeah.
Angels.
Nope.
A race called Sultanas.
Not everything is angels.
In order for you and I to go undercover on an alien spacecraft.
Is that all?
This sort of thing happened a lot to you.
Yes.
This is a big ask.
Hmm.
You don't have to come.
Yeah, probably shouldn't.
Go.
Sultan Command Chili.
This plan of yours is better work. You've been nothing but trouble for me ever since we met.
Ooh. Ooh.
We'll be together. Tell me my troubles.
Yeah.
Mission, that's my guess. Am I right?
Nah.
When I said I couldn't talk to you about it, I really meant it.
Ooh.
Locked in. Pass the time.
It's not that.
Were you my companion?
Ooh. So that's what it was?
I can't talk because it would kill me.
Ooh. Division with that desperate.
I have a big collider implanted in my brain. If I talk about it, the collider will inject poison directly into my brain. I'll be dead in 3 seconds.
Division? Put that in your head.
Yeah.
There was a time I'd do anything for you.
They were that desperate to prevent the Doctor knowing the truth.
I don't have those memories.
No.
Whole universe between us.
There's obviously a reason they want you to not have those memories. And the Master probably knows why.
Come back to us, Doctor.
And there's the other Doctor.
You didn't get to die.
Still on Division.
You decide when. What do you want? You know what we want.
Yeah, you know.
The end of all spatial objects.
And it all.
And now, here, we have the means. Control over division means control over the final flux.
So
It's so interesting.
they literally just want to destroy.
I look in your mind and I see what you're most afraid of. Your biggest fear isn't yourself.
It's
It's the destruction of others.
it's kind of weird though,
Obsession.
because when you think about it,
You want to keep them alive.
Division
Creatures to breathe.
and the Ravagers'
Live.
desires were kind of the same to an extent.
To build. I look into your mind and your heart.
Which is kind of confusing.
Why you want it so much.
I mean, right up to the very end, we find the full part of their plan.
You're so afraid of the opposite.
Hmm.
Do you?
Hmm.
But why? Why is it better? Why is what you fight for better than what they will bring?
Some lies. Why are we here?
You shouldn't be. That's why we exist. To correct the error
Great What era?
It exists that way for a reason.
That's a sure thing.
Hmm.
Ours is different.
Yeah.
Ours is true. And now we will ensure
They're gonna do something.
this takes apart your entire universe,
Ooh.
ending with
Ending with Atropos.
of time. And then we will play.
Ooh.
The final flux destroyed. We stop it, wind it back, and watch it again
So that's their plan.
and again.
Just to rewind
Destructive loop.
over and over and over again just for fun.
Us. You and Division left us suffering. This is how we will repay you.
Because you were destroying things.
Every death, every dying particle on a loop.
Your entire existence is destruction.
We will summon our savior. Time has witnessed.
Time itself.
She's right.
Oof. Swarm. Whoa! Now they killed the Doctor.
You are the universe, Doctor.
And now reform the Doctor. Everything is very much what he decides. The Grand Serpent.
It's time for your intelligence. Where you belong.
Whose entire existence I've never quite understood getting to the end of this.
The last of the Lupari.
Last of them.
What do you mean?
I think, just like he said.
Every Lupar on those ships, airlocked
Oof.
into space. Their bodies now scattered. Every
Oh dear.
dead.
Hmm.
That is the cost of resistance to Santaran might.
Oh dear.
Alistair, I'm so sorry.
That's not good. But, you know what? That explains why they didn't arrive on Earth during the Dalek invasion. And I'm talking about the William Hartnell episode, Dalek Invasion of Earth. Because they were all dead. That was the one thing that really ruined me. Why is it in any other events in the future where they had extinction level events? Did the Lupari not return? It still doesn't explain why they didn't arrive during the Stolen Earth, but at least it explains some parts. And there's passenger. A passenger. Running.
Please take a break.
Oh, you said you were a pilot?
I've been sitting down a lot recently. We've been running.
Yes, so do pilots.
No idea how long.
So I don't quite understand why being a pilot would make any difference to his running. Yep. No one else but them are there right now. Sure he's fine.
It worked out. Get in here. Find Bell.
Hmm.
Just communicate it. Someone rescue.
Yeah, if Bill's even there.
Bell's not here. The communicator won't work.
Oh,
Why have they kept you? If everyone else is gone.
Them, I'm insignificant,
mm,
but I'm not insignificant.
kinda. Why did they capture you though? That's the big thing in this. There's no explanation as to why they captured Diane.
This prison generates endless multiple landscapes, but they still have edges, guarded by that security system. Nothing pieces.
Yeah. So that didn't kill him.
Laser quest exactly.
Laser quest.
I need to show you something.
That's just pathetic.
Found this after I've been here for
That would have taken her ages with only one arm.
How long did it take to dig this?
way too long.
It's a bioreform. It's a combination of organic and machine. But these
Yeah.
are internal textures.
I figured systems have a purpose, and if they're buried, it's to prevent interference. So, I interfered.
You are
Why are you looking at me like that?
way too bright.
Trained on what to do if we're held hostage in various environments. The last environment we do is passenger. You should teach in the academy.
These systems, they seem to control those steps really.
Why does every character... I'm gonna say this with Doctor Who. Why does every random character seem to have an understanding of science?
They're self-prepared, so they're only there a limited time.
Doesn't really make much sense.
I'm all about supporting the systems.
She's a tour guide. And they're out.
We're out. Nice work.
But now you need to find. Oh, and there was a whole George Lucas Star Wars style jump cut there. So they had specimens before, and there they are connected. But Jericho's not really a psychic, though. I don't quite understand why he's involved in this.
When and where it will happen.
But nonetheless, need to know when and where the flux is going to happen. That's important.
The system will register every response. The true coordinates will no doubt be an excruciating, overwhelming psychic load.
Oh, boy.
Your service to Sultan will it success or death?
Reward for success.
Well, death. It's typical for Sontarans. Oh, the extraction has begun. Oh, Claire's gonna be so important to them.
Where is Kate Stewart?
Your own torture chamber. On a Sun
Being
Tower
tortured.
ship at the heart of Suntaran Command. Them training very hard.
Hmm.
For now.
I'm protecting their interests.
More species mechanized in the Suntarans. It's species. What are you? 'Cause it is
Yeah, they haven't really established this species.
And I'm noting dual pulses in your wrist and neck.
Dual pulses in wrist and neck.
I knew them species, but they're really Oh! Am I right? Really cross. Never been introduced.
Yeah, so
What the ship really needs.
he's not the master.
For me, grand.
Though, I will say, for a while, I kind of thought maybe he was the master, because I was beginning to remember the movie where the master did initially appear as a sort of serpent-like creature. It's, and put himself into the character Bruce. Eric Roberts' character Bruce.
Interrogating you, Doctor. That I was a beloved.
Oh, sorry, it's just I couldn't make out what he was saying. No, I missed it the first time. I couldn't hear it now because the volume has to be turned down. Yeah, that's just what he is.
Kill by suffocating the target from within,
Mhm.
using their own lesser dominant, often more deadly form.
Yeah.
Under to death.
Because you've got two problems.
I'm the doctor.
One, I'm not fully here. Split across three places. You can't get a full physical lock on me. I can't even get one on myself.
Two. Now she's in two. Now, two of her in one place. You have seen your own reflection, right?
Very naughty step. There's two of you.
Yep.
The bioprojection dual imaging is entirely So, subject to
Now she's free. But he isn't.
taste your own medicine, I'm afraid. Go on, you lot. You've been sleeping there for a while. I've got such a crush on her. Not long before the tag us in there. You should be getting the data stream now. I'm not putting in work. We're a team.
So, Belle, the story. Let's come to a conclusion. Oh, yep, two of them. A lot of it working with a double, obviously. Fix your inevitable death. Oh, oh yeah.
Be nice, so you won't go to biscuit.
Don't provoke him right now. It's not a good time. But you fetched him, not the other way around. Fetch your human. Well, that's been told off screen then. The TARDIS is still falling apart. Just something I'm noting.
The TARDIS is still deciphering information. I'm sorry it's so painful, but we need you to hold on a little longer.
Just hold on.
Sit tight. Keep going. Stay safe. Spread the word. There. Thank you. Charles? Are you okay? All right. We don't need to, I'm still okay. Excuse me, helper though. As well as the code for the board lock thing on the repair. There's also a log of all exploits on Taran transmissions. What kind of
Ooh. All kinds of transmissions. See, the one about the Alliance. That's what they say. Join together.
Instead to do that, why would
No.
they ever join up with Daleks and Cybermen? That's what I'm thinking. The Sontarans proposing a peace summit, that's the route. And how does them summoning their enemies connect up to the flux? Obviously, Jameson. Are you thinking?
Nothing makes sense.
Good idea.
Telepathic conference. That was established way back in the Three Doctors, actually. So it's good to see that again. But I just think Time Lords are telepathic. That's how they can always tell each other apart, as far as I'm aware.
Flux is at the heart of everything. The TARDIS has been analysing flux particles since we came across it, but it can't fully decode its structure because it was made outside of the universe. Is there something in what we've been showed as a division? Yes. It's in the details. The makeup of the flux, the primary material, antimatter, created outside of the universe and channeled in. That's what the flux is. They're doing something with the flux generation system. Changing part of the trajectory.
Changing part of the trajectory. Sorry, I was zoning out there a moment. Don't know why. Just thinking of other things. Ugh, do apologise. My yawning. Just tired. Oh. Oh, they've already realised. Silence human irrelevance. Never quite explained why she's a psychic, though. Sontaran command.
To bring good news for once.
We have the exact coordinates. The final flux event. The operation
Oh,
can commence.
Excellent.
excellent.
You shall have the highest honors.
Good.
Commander sent to all ships. Stay
Meanwhile-
with ships. You are receiving new operational directives. All troops return.
Everyone return, because that's a sensible idea.
The final victory for Sultan is within our grasp. The troops are in here. You
So-
interrogating her?
Something I'm a bit confused about. I thought that maybe at the end of last week's episode, I thought
I do not
what we were seeing at the end was the invasion that we saw had taken place in episode 2, but it seems no, they've invaded twice. Also, Belle's story. I was under the impression we were now seeing Belle's story in a non-chronological order, but at the end of this episode she finds Vinder. So she stole 2 Lupari ships?
We got out. Linda calling the doctor.
Cool. He's been able to contact the doctor at last.
He's alive. How do you think? Binder, can you hear me? You're the one he's looking for. He's alive. Boosting signal. Binder, doctor receiving you. Hurry up, lads.
Yeah, hurry. Get the signal, come on. Oh. And that went well. So now they're back. Just don't start walking off.
Can you get over here now? Something's going on. Luckily, there's 2 of us. The 2 idiots. It's all right, King John. Just stop the sun's high. Rescue him and get the clear.
Oh dear.
Not like we don't have enough to do.
Can't one of the other doctors handle it?
He has his tools. Other men rescue.
You got 2 doctors there.
Return to command. Our time
Yeah.
I'm not finished here. Your vendettas are irrelevant. This planet will soon be a flux rubbish wasteland.
So, he's just a kid.
Where is Kate Stewart?
He's part of the resistance. He's nothing but a kid.
Where is Kate Stewart?
Oh.
Williams followed.
Yeah. Well, he's dead.
You really should have said that sooner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they have one of the doctors handle it.
You know, say things like you're supposed to know what they are. The result of the flux of the future manifested in the past. When
Oh.
it comes, it could blow
So the flux is causing them.
On my way.
We need to get you out. We need to get you back to the 19th century. It's not safe, and you've too important to history.
Exactly. He can't be in the future right now. Bad idea to let anyone from the past stay in the future, to be honest.
Please, this is our battle now, not yours. You gave us a You've got Yaz and Barry back to me. You may just have helped save the universe, never mind the world. Your work is done.
So now he's going back to his own time. Appropriately. Hat on. And now he's gone. So that's one plot film. What kind of refreshment is that?
The final flux event has begun. It cannot be prevented now.
Nope. And now they're here with the passenger. Bzz. Yep, they're in there.
In service of the Ravagers. But the Ravagers don't care about you right now. They're distracted.
Yeah,
In division.
he can't exactly hear you,
You are waiting for a command that's not gonna come.
so he'll just wait.
Short pass home.
There you go. Hey, TARDIS can now enter passenger, it seems.
Get in!
Quickly!
TARDIS isn't like it in here. Aspects of
Nope. That's why you gotta be quick. Surely TARDIS would just push him out at that point in that situation. No, he wasn't. Yeah, really wasn't his fault. Again, their order isn't chronological these days.
Make sure it does then.
It seems the Sontarans are using human operatives to find the exact moment and place the final flux event will begin. Simultaneously, they're organising a truth meeting with
Yeah, except it isn't. Ooh. Wipe them out. All of them.
armies of Cybermen and Daleks having lured them there to negotiate a truce. And it would reverberate across civilizations.
Yeah, pretty clever.
Ultimate vanquishers. That is a massive power grab, the biggest swing they've ever made. Everything still gets destroyed by the flux. That's
Yes,
doubly clever. How do you combat antimatter?
with matter. Just like with Omega. We've seen this whole thing with Omega of antimatter monsters destroying matter.
The Sontarans are planning to use their enemies' entire armies in order to absorb the flux. They have to show up to learn.
Or just use the Lupari ships. I don't quite understand why they needed to just lure them there. They could just wait. Wait it out under the Lupari ships.
Talk about not letting a good catastrophe go to waste. They're on course for the ultimate victory. Save the universe, claim it as your own by taking out all of your enemies at once.
Ooh.
So do we stop it? Do we warn the Daleks?
And given that
Save them to defeat the
Daleks and Cybermen are quite powerful enemies, that's quite good.
My plan's more risky.
Okay, time vortex, I think.
You've all got jobs. It's a really good plan. Quite risky. Can you let me do this? Alright, touch it. We have to stop the Sontaran plan of the Grand Circle.
What did you say? Did you say Grand Circle?
How much more I want it to take place. If I could get those ravages away, would you be able to minimize the final flux event?
My impact may be minimal, but I'll try.
That's all either of us can do right now. Oi, move those.
So, he has to prevent the flux.
That's possibly the final point of the flux destruction,
So not the Earth.
where time will be unleashed.
Ooh. Time itself.
Could be our offering. First time lord. The Savior sacrificed time on Atropos as it falls to the flux.
Yeah, sacrifice the Doctor to time itself. And there they go. All the ships.
We know the Sontaran strategy. We know the counter plan. Letting you three and other move back into the lookout tree. We know what you have to do. Timing is going to be everything. Now, need to get Claire out of danger. Claire, use the transmat rings now.
Use transmat rings. Oh dear. Just it. How do you mess that up? Surely, I mean, I'm wearing a ring right here. Yeah, I'm taking it off willingly out of habit, out of fidgeting, but they're usually quite tight on. They shouldn't fall off like that.
Shield ships in ball formation in place.
The ultimate betrayal. The Paris Shield Deep Space. Well, it's not Deep Space, is it? It's on Earth. By the way, why was it still daytime in Chile? That shield should have covered the entire sun. And now the Daleks and the Cybermen have all seemed to have warped themselves inside the shield. Which makes it a pretty rubbish shield. I mean, is it literally only to prevent the flux? Not anything else? And betrayal. Yeah. Betrayal. It's always the plan. So many wiped out. Sontar. Ha. Well, they're all dead. And so are they. Ooh. He's done all he can. Nope. Oh dear. Hey! Death to the Zontarans. Two different Lupari ships. Just the comm systems. They... Wow, that's quick. Now just reconnect the shield. So, Daleks, Cybermen, and now the end of the Zontarans.
I'm afraid that my options for exiting are rather non-existent.
You could.
I've lived more in my time during the previous 2 decades.
Wow.
Who's had a life like mine?
So that's it for him then, is it?
I have you now, nameless human.
He's not nameless.
Professor Eustace
Theseus Jericho.
of Scoundrels. Wish I'd written that autobiography. What a good title. I will now execute you. I really don't think you're going to have time. What an awfully big adventure.
There it is. Gone. But the Earth is protected by the ship. Oh dear.
We thought about that. There's a way to deal with the remnants of it. Right, what were you telling me? The passenger form. Inside is endless matter.
Endless matter.
Absorb what's left of the flux.
Wow.
You may just have saved the rest of the universe.
That was clever.
Underestimated me. We summon and open the passenger form. The flux will be drawn inside it. Mutually assured extinction. Yes.
Good. But there are multiple passenger forms. The flux just entered the shield.
And then I knew you'd have some use. Who wrote that flux for us?
Ooh. The Vision created the flux, and now the flux is being destroyed by a passenger form. Sort of. Well, absorbed at least. There it is, Atropos. What is that building, though? They're obviously on location.
I always wondered what time would look like.
So that's time itself. Takes whatever form.
Play to your ego.
Savior, we have come to release you. And yet I'm still encaged in this pitiful realm of Atropos. Soon the flux is extinguished.
Oh dear.
You bring me here to announce you failed.
So, time was meant to be released the moment space was destroyed?
Well, most of me has. So however much you wanted to break time out of prison, you just
She looks superimposed on that.
The timeless child, a sacrifice, she is yours.
Um,
And how will I reward your failure of my services?
so, time didn't want her. So they're dead. Swarm and Azure. The Ravagers are now dead. The Doctor's memories. All in that watch. Could have she could learn everything from that.
Fancy that coat.
Oh,
How that thing go
the coat inside out again. Alright, maybe it's not inside out, but it kind of looks it.
my reckoning. No. Oh. Really? You can leave here.
Time doesn't want her.
You won't outrun me. Your time is heading to its end.
Hey. Foreshadowing.
It's not. You're wrong.
No.
Time is forever.
It happens every time.
Regeneration.
Getting new Doctor.
No life.
Well, the idea of no regeneration is odd.
Beware of the forces that mass against you. And their master.
Oh, Math.
What do you mean, their master?
Oh dear.
Restore you, Doctor.
So the Master is back.
By you. But for how long?
That's what this is going to be about. Upcoming anniversary episode. So in one of the upcoming specials, it's the Master.
Are you okay? I'm whole again.
Hmm.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, am I had a reckoning with time.
Reckoning with time.
Wait.
And the TARDIS is still falling apart. Although this would explain the promotional poster for the New Year's episode, it does feature the TARDIS cracking.
Any idea what I've been through? Because of you. Perhaps you're mistaken me. No. I've waited a long time for this. What do you want to do? Shoot me.
I've been crouched all this time.
You know, Scott.
And yet in your arrogance you came alone.
So everyone's got a gun pointed at him. Why he doesn't... Okay, maybe there's some psychic shielding around them. I was thinking, why doesn't he use his serpent thing? Go through that door.
You know who I am. I'm the man who understands the pain of exile.
And so will you. And so he's just gonna be on an asteroid all his life. No food, no sustenance. Stuck there. So here again, I thought this is when I thought Bill's timeline was going to be told out of order, but apparently not. It makes so little sense.
How trouble? One family in the dark.
Never saved your life. You're not staying, any of you. This is my ship.
Well then,
Yeah.
we'll leave it to it.
Yeah, all one happy family.
You risked your life. You got the information that we needed. That's right. None of this would be here without you.
Or you, Doctor.
And yet it's still not explained why they took Diane to begin with.
Always love to help.
I thought that Dan was meant to be really important, but no, he's just an ordinary human.
Look after yourself, Cat Stewart.
Oh.
Nobody really knows his day. Why you think so? Still excavating them now. You should look what you do.
So he's still trying to be a tour guide, even though he's not.
What you doing?
Wanted to see how you were. Listen, I booked a table at the Riviera tomorrow night. I thought we could finally get that drink.
Do you mind if you don't?
Oh. So sad.
It wasn't my fault.
It really wasn't.
Maybe not tomorrow. I'd better.
So he's got nothing left for him now. Except the Doctor. This sort of surprised me, because I honestly thought he was just going to be for one series, John Bishop. But, okay. Gonna have him for the specials, at least.
First left, nice right, and then third left. Bedroom.
A bedroom. Naturally.
Yeah.
Still, like I said, the TARDIS is still falling apart.
Sorry.
They kind of implied that was because of the flux, but this would suggest not. Something else is happening?
I was looking for. I shouldn't have shut you out. No,
No, you shouldn't.
I was looking for information
Information.
about me. A life I never knew. I want to tell you everything.
Everything. Oh.
Did you say left or
Great to spoil the moment.
Come on, Scout. Yorkshire Shore.
One last bit of business. This doesn't intrigue me. Does she really not want to know her past? Or is this just setting up one of the specials later? Surely they're gonna have to explain this at some point. I know they want to create some mystery with the Doctor, but this seems like it's gonna be one that's gonna have to be explained.
Do me a favor. Keep this safe.
Keep it.
Within this TARDIS.
Yeah,
Somewhere I can never find it.
wants to make sure she doesn't find it. Even though it's her memories. Really important memories that she does want. Phew.
Unless I really ask for it.
So, I have been Doctor Who commentator. I'm also a regular contributor to Dr. Freedom's The Omega Files. I hope you've enjoyed watching this commentary as much as I've enjoyed making it. And let's move on to the trailer for the New Year's episode, which pretty much nothing, to be honest. I guess that's what a good trailer should do. Not reveal too much, but all it's really there to do is to show, oh, there's Aisling B. There you go.
Here we are again.
Daleks. Goodbye.